another movie review for you today. And I am shocked that I've never, ever reviewed Batman Begins. I don't know why. You'd think that me being on YouTube for so long, reviewing movies, I would review Batman Begins, and I never reviewed it. Well, I'm changing that because I'm reviewing Batman Begins. Yes. And yeah, I know I haven't posted in so long. I've just been so busy, and plus, I have a new phone, so I can't, film anymore. And I've just been busy with other stuff, and yeah, but I will be back reviewing movies eventually. I have seen some movies. You can follow me on Letterboxd to see what all I've watched. But yeah, but I'll be back. But today I thought I would review Batman Begins because I've never reviewed it, and I don't know why, and I'm ashamed of myself that I've never reviewed Batman Begins. I don't know why. But I'm going to review Batman Begins because I fucking love this movie. And yeah, it's one of the greatest comic book movies ever. So I said, damn it, I'm reviewing Batman Begins. So Batman Begins came out in 2005, directed by Christopher Nolan, which this is the perfect time to review this movie because The Odyssey's coming out this weekend. And yeah, so Batman Begins from 2005, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale, Katie Holmes, Liam Neeson, Michael Caine, and just a whole bunch of people. And the basic plot of Batman Begins is we pretty much follow Bruce Wayne's origin story. This is basically how Bruce Wayne, after the death of his parents, decides to become the vigilante Batman. And you see, throughout the movie, you see him train and become Batman. And he basically has to stop Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow from plummeting Gotham City into chaos. And yeah, so it's basically Bruce Wayne. It's basically Batman's origins. You basically get to see how Bruce Wayne became Batman. And yeah, and that's the plot of Batman Begins. Batman Begins. I don't think I need to say anything else about this movie. This movie is iconic. This is one of the greatest comic book movies ever. And I know people say The Dark Knight is the greatest comic book movie ever, and yes, I do agree that The Dark Knight is the best comic book movie ever. And I love Batman Begins. I mean, of course I love Batman Begins. I've loved Batman Begins ever since I saw it. I remember the first time I saw this movie, I didn't get to see it in theaters because I wasn't old enough and probably wasn't mature enough to see this movie. I actually saw Batman Begins on TV back in 2005, I think, because TNT used to show the movie Inception, so I saw that on TV too. And I remember right after Inception, Batman Begins was going to come on. Oh, actually, no. It was The Dark Knight and then Batman Begins, so I saw The Dark Knight first. And I remember begging my mom to let me watch it, and she did. She let me watch it. She let me watch The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, and I fell in love with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. And The Dark Knight Rises, and I know a lot of people nowadays don't like The Dark Knight Rises, but I still think The Dark Knight Rises is a good movie. It's not a perfect movie, but it is a great conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy. And who knows? I might review The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises too, because I've never reviewed those. But yeah, I saw Batman Begins on TV, and then I saw The Dark Knight Rises on, I think, Blu-ray. No, I think I rented it on. I rented it from Blockbuster back when Blockbuster was still around, and I watched The Dark Knight Rises and I liked it. And yeah, Batman Begins. I mean, this is just an iconic movie. I mean, you've got. I mean, everything about this movie is great, and after the disaster that Batman and Robin was, a lot of people thought Batman was done. Like, you can't make another good Batman movie. And then when Christopher Nolan was taught to, direct this movie, people thought, really? The guy that made Memento and Insomnia is going to direct a Batman movie? Okay, let's see how this plays out. And people loved it. And people still love this movie. And people still talk about this movie. Well, people don't talk about it as much, but people still talk about this movie. And speaking of Batman, I'm going to segue into talking about the Batman Part 2, because we just got the announcement that it got delayed again. So instead of the Batman Part 2 coming out in 2027 like it was supposed to, it's now coming out February 18th, 2028. So that's bad, but oh well. Oh well. If we have to wait 2 years, then we have to wait 2 years. I really hope to God that this movie comes out and it doesn't get canceled. And it doesn't, like, permanently get canceled. I tell you, the world we live in. But anyway, yeah. But I just wanted to touch on that since we are talking about Batman. And yeah, so. But back to Batman Begins. I mean, this movie is great. Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman. A lot of people didn't know how to feel when Christian Bale was cast as Batman. A lot of people thought he didn't look the part. He didn't look the part of Batman. He didn't look the part of Bruce Wayne. But then when the movie came out and people actually saw Christian Bale as Batman, people thought, okay, Christian Bale is a good Batman. And I think the main reason people didn't like Christian Bale as Batman was because of his voice. Because I'm not gonna try to do it because I would hurt my throat to do that. But a lot of people didn't like the way Christian Bale sounded as Batman. But then I think when The Dark Knight came out, people liked it as much. People liked it, and but yeah, Christian Bale as Batman, as Bruce Wayne and Batman, he's great. He's iconic. Katie Holmes as Rachel Dawes. She's great. I mean, Katie Holmes is great. You have Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, who you find out is actually the villain of the movie. He's great. Michael Caine as Alfred, Bruce Wayne's butler. He's great. Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow. He's good. Who else is in this movie? Gary Oldman as Jim Gordon. He's good. He's great. Who else? Who else? Who else? Falcone, the guy that plays Falcone, he's great. I don't know his name. I forget his name, but because I can't look it up on my phone. But he's great. All the action scenes in this movie are great. Obviously, the scene where Bruce Wayne's parents die is really tragic. The scene where he's training to become Batman. The subway scene. Batman's first appearance is great. The the tumbler chase is cool. And you have Morgan Freeman in this movie, obviously, as Lucius Fox, the guy that helps Bruce Wayne become Batman. He's great. But you've got the tumbler action scene that's great. You have the scene at Wayne Manor when Wayne Manor gets burned down, and you find out that Ra's al Ghul is actually the villain. That's great. Of course, the ending action scene is great when Batman comes back to save everybody. That's great. And when he reveals himself to Rachel, that's great. Obviously, the ending fight scene with Ra's al Ghul and Batman on the train, that's great. I mean, everything about Batman Begins is great. I mean, Christopher Nolan's direction of the film is great. I mean, there's just so much stuff in this movie to like. Like, there's just so much stuff in Batman Begins to like. I mean, you cannot like this movie. You cannot not like this movie. And I hate to say it, but if you are somebody that hates this movie, please tell me why. Like, please give me a real reason why you hate this movie. If you hate Batman Begins, let me know. If you hate the Dark Knight trilogy, let me know, which I will be shocked to see if anybody hates this movie. But yeah, Batman Begins is just a good movie. It's a great movie. I have not watched it in years, but I need to. But I just figured, I've never reviewed Batman Begins, and I don't know why. So I'm changing that. I changed that right now by reviewing Batman Begins now. So yeah, but Batman Begins is just an iconic movie, and obviously the scene at the end, the ending of the movie with the Joker, with the calling card, the Joker, that's great. So, I mean, come on, you can't not like this movie. Like, come on. But anyway, as far as my rating as Batman Begins goes, you already know I'm giving Batman Begins a perfect 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, come on, how can you not give it a perfect 5 out of 5 stars? Now, that's my review of Batman Begins. So stay tuned. Next time I will be reviewing Batman The Dark Knight, and yeah, sometime in the future I'll review The Dark Knight. But this is Dawson. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and below. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.